How are you doing today? Today we will use there is, there are to talk about existence like we did in the previous class. And to begin with, I want to check the homework I gave you, in which you had to tell about your city or town. The questions are, is there a shopping mall in your city or town? Are there small stores in your city or town? Tell about stores where you live, for example, supermarket, department store, butcher, grocery, and drugstore. Come on, let me hear you. Yes? Oh, that's very good. So she says there is a shopping mall in my neighborhood. She was very specific. She talked about her neighborhood. There is a shopping mall in my neighborhood. There are some small stores in my neighborhood like a greengrocery, a butchery, but there is not a drugstore. Very good. So she used some affirmative sentences using there is, there are, and she used a negative one using there is not. Very good. So this is what we will do also today. We will continue talking about existence by using there is, there are. And let's go over this activity here. Let's begin by the chart. So you will use here there is, there are together with some determinants like one, some, and any. Let me read this. Is there a laundromat near here? Yes, there is. There is one across from the shopping center. Or no, there isn't, but there is one next to the library. And are there any grocery stores around here? Yes, there are. There are some nice stores on Pine Street. No, there aren't, but there are some on Third Avenue. Or no, there aren't any around here. You will also use these prepositions of place, on, next to, near, close to, across from, opposite, in front of, in back of, or behind, between, and on the corner of. So you will write questions about these places in this map. And the places are a bank, a department store, gas stations, grocery stores, a gym, hotels, a laundromat, a payphone, a post office, and restaurants. For example, two questions, one is singular, one is plural. Is there a bank around here? And are there any gas stations on Main Street? All right, let me give you some time. Good. Now let's go over exercise B, which is a per work. And these are the questions, or this is the question you will ask. For example, is there a payphone around here? And the answer, yes, there is. There is one across from the post office. Okay, you will do the rest. Let me give you some time. Ready? Yes. Okay, now let's analyze this chart, first of all, in which you will use some quantifiers. For example, you will use a lot, a little, a few, a lot. And I will explain some of this to you, and I will give it to you in my vocabulary lesson. You will also use how many, how much, for example. Are there many restaurants? And this is for countable nouns. Yes, there are a lot. Yes, there are a few. No, there aren't many. No, there aren't any. Or no, there are none. And how many restaurants are there? There are 10 or 12. And for non-count nouns, non-countable, is there much crime? Yes, there is a lot. Or, yes, there is a little. No, there isn't much. No, there isn't any. No, there is none. And how much crime is there? There is a lot of street crime. Okay, so does anybody have a question? All right, so for homework, this is what you will do. You will answer these questions about your neighborhood, right? So the questions are, you will have to get ready for all these questions and for all the answers, and we'll check this in our next class. Are there many apartment buildings? How much traffic is here? How many dance clubs are there? Is there much noise? Are there many payphones? Is there much pollution? How many swimming pools are there? Is there much parking? All right? And together with this, you will talk about your dream house. I suppose that everybody has a dream house. These are the questions. You will write a test answering these questions. What is your dream house located? How many rooms are there in your dream house? What's there in the living room? Is there a swimming pool? Is there a garage? Is there a basement? Is there an attic? All right? So even though some of the questions are yes/no questions, you will not write, for example, you will not answer yes or no, because what you will write is a paragraph. And for example, let's suppose that there is a swimming pool. You will say, there is a swimming pool in my dream house. And if there isn't, you will say, there is not a swimming pool in my dream house. So this is all for today. Thank you.